स्टूडेंट्स, आप सभी का स्वागत है सफलता स्टडी स्कूल। तो जैसा कि हम लोग अपनी सीरीज को आगे कंटिन्यू कर रहे थे, है ना। तो हमने कुछ चैप्टर्स फर्स्ट फ्लाइट बुक से किए थे और सम ऑफ द चैप्टर्स वर डन फ्रॉम अनदर बुक दैट इज फुटप्रिंट्स विदाउट फीट। ओके, तो फर्स्ट फ्लाइट का हमारा वन चैप्टर हो गया था, वाज डन, या। Okay, and now we are going to continue with the chapter number 2. What is the name of that chapter? The name of that chapter is Nelson Mandela. First Flight. Yeah, First Flight is our first book. Okay, in this book we have some poems, and along with that we have some chapters. Okay, so we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 2, and the name of the chapter is Nelson Mandela. Don't walk to freedom. A real story. Okay, and we'll call it as an autobiography. Okay, now children, have you heard about that? What is the meaning of autobiography? You must have heard about a word biography, but it is somehow a bit different from biography. Okay, autobiography is a bit different from the word biography. Okay, so before starting with the chapter, let me clear you some of the things. Okay, so yeah, we're going to start with a new chapter, and the name of the chapter is Nelson Mandela. I'll write down the full name. Okay, Nelson Mandela. What is the name? What is the full name of the chapter? Long Walk to Freedom. Yeah, this is the full chapter. Okay, basically the name of the chapter is Long Walk to Freedom. But who played a very important role in achieving the freedom and achieving the independence? Okay, so Nelson Mandela was the only person. Okay, Nelson Mandela was the only person who actively participated and began the freedom movement in his own country. Okay, and from which country did he belong? He belonged to which country? Belong to He was from which country? He was from South Africa. He was from which country? He was from South Africa. Okay, and now in the country South Africa, there were two kind of people were living, two communities. People were there. One was white and the another one was black. So white ka I'll write down. White ke liye I'll write down that they were from British. So white community jo thi, it was from British. Okay, and black community were the natives of South Africa. I'll write down SA. It means South Africa. Okay. So South Africa was also under the rule of whom? South Africa was also under the rule of Britishers. As India was also under the rule of Britishers for centuries, same as South Africa was also under the rule of which community? It was under the rule of Britishers. Okay, so white denotes the community of Britishers and black denotes the community of the natives of South Africa. So what Britishers used to do is they used to create the discrimination. Okay, they used to create the discrimination, and on what behalf? The discrimination was created on the behalf of caste, community, color, and creed. Okay, caste, community, color, and creed. So on these bases, Britishers used to create discrimination among the people who are living in South Africa. And after a long struggle of Nelson Mandela, it was the day was 10th May when South Africa got the independence. On which day South Africa got the independence? The independence was achieved by South Africa on 10th May. Okay. And South Africa became which country? The country became a democratic country. It means now the country will be having what kind of government? They'll be having a democracy and non-racial government. Non-racial government. I'll write down non-racial government. Okay. So why? Because before this, the country was under the rule of Britishers. Okay. So they used to create so many discrimination. But as Nelson Mandela achieved, or we can say South Africa achieved the freedom, they received the freedom, okay, they got the freedom. After that, the country became a democratic country. And what is democratic? In which we know that we have a right to equality. A right to equality is there in the democratic type of government. Okay. So after that, now the country is having such a good, we can say country is having a good government, that is called democracy. And non-racial. Non-racial means where no discrimination is found. Non-racial means where no discrimination is found on the behalf of color, caste, community, and creed. Okay. And democracy may, we know that we have regular elections. Okay. So as the country got freedom, Nelson Mandela was appointed as the first president of, I'll call it as first black president, because he was from which community? He was from black community. So he was appointed as the first black president of Democratic South Africa. Okay, he was appointed as the first black president of Democratic South Africa. Okay, now it was the day when Nelson Mandela has to take what? Oath. Now it's the day of oath ceremony. And as Nelson Mandela reached over there, so where did the ceremony take place? The ceremony took place into the Union Building in Pretoria. Okay, it was an open theater. It was, we can call it as an amphitheater. So it was an open theater where Nelson Mandela took his pledge. Okay, meaning of what is, I'll write down pledge over here. So he took pledge over there, and as he was taking the pledge, he saw that the people throughout the world, the people throughout the country are present over here. So that's why he called that place, or we may call amphitheater, as rainbow, because earlier only the people who belong to white community were allowed to enter in that amphitheater, or we may call it as an open theater. But now, as Nelson Mandela is going to be a president, he is going to take the pledge of a president. Now the country is free from all kind of discrimination that were based on caste, community, creed, and color. So people throughout the country were present over there, and they wanted to be a part of the oath ceremony of Nelson Mandela. And many of the dignitaries, many of the higher authorities were also present over there. They were also gracing the occasion. Okay, so that's why Nelson Mandela called it as long walk to freedom. Okay, so he has been struggling for the freedom for a very long time, and now it's the day, the 10th May has arrived. And 10th May was a golden day. It was a very clear, it was a very a, a proud day for the country, that is South Africa, along with the Nelson Mandela. Okay, so this was just a brief introduction about the chapter. Okay, yeah. Let me tell you the difference between an autobiography and biography. Okay, I'll take another page for this. Okay, yeah. Let us now discuss about the difference between a biography and an autobiography. Biography and autobiography. Okay. So, biography means the story of a person. Story of a person. Same, biography means story of a person. I'll write down here real story. Okay, real story of a person. Yeah, the story that is based on the life of any of the person. Okay, so basically the meaning of word biography is the story that is based on the on any of the person. Okay, or we may say real story of any of the person. Yeah, the story that is related to the life of any of the person. XYZ, any of the person related to the life. Okay, but what is the meaning of an autobiography? Autobiography means the real story of a person, but auto word means that the person himself has written that particular story. Okay, it means, for an example, if I talk about myself, if I am writing about myself, so it will be called as an autobiography. But if any of the person is writing about me, okay, he or she is writing about my life, so it will be called as a biography. Okay, so the difference is very much clear between biography and an autobiography. Okay, so an autobiography is a real story, but the thing is, it should be written by the person himself about whom the story is related. It means if I am writing about myself, it will be called as an autobiography. But if any of the person is writing about myself, about me, it will be called as a biography. Okay, so Nelson Mandela has wrote this chapter himself only. Okay, this is whatever we are going to read in this chapter, वो नेल्सन मंडेला ने खुद ने write किया है. Nobody else has written about him. Okay, so the chapter is an autobiography. It is not a biography, it is an autobiography. Okay, I hope this point is very much clear. So let's move ahead with the chapter now. Nelson Mandela long walk to freedom. Now some of the queries, some of the doubts, I hope कि अब कुछ टाइप कुछ लेवल तक क्या हो गया है, चैप्टर आपको क्लियर हो गया है ना. बट अभी हम लोग क्या करेंगे, विल रीड आउट द चैप्टर, विल आई एक्सप्लेन यू ईच एंड एवरी पॉइंट्स ऑफ द चैप्टर, इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स ऑफ द चैप्टर, तो चैप्टर आपको और भी अच्छे से क्लियर हो जाएगा. ओके, तो नेक्स्ट इज Nelson Rolil Hala Mandela. So it was his full name. हमने चैप्टर में अभी तक तो क्या पढ़ा, नेल्सन मंडेला. ओके चिल्ड्रन, ही वाज आल्सो कॉल्ड द सेकंड गांधी. को और क्या नाम दिया गया, ही वाज कॉल्ड एज सेकंड गांधी ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, बिकॉज जैसे गांधी जी ने इंडिया में स्ट्रगल मूवमेंट किए थे, सेम स्ट्रगल मूवमेंट्स were also organized in South Africa by whom? By Nelson Mandela. Okay, so what is the full name of him? Full name of him was Nelson Rolil Halha Mandela. Okay, he was a South African anti-apartheid revolutionary. So what is the meaning of anti-apartheid? So meaning of apartheid means, I'll call it as discrimination. means the government that was based on discrimination, that used to create so many discrimination. So Nelson Mandela was against it. Against. Anti means against. He was not in the favor. He was against the system of apartheid. Apartheid means जो बहुत पुराना चलता हुआ आ रहा है. इट मीन्स ब्रिटिशर्स ने कब से क्या किया हुआ था. एवरीवेयर द रिजर्वेशन वाज गिवन टू whom the reservation was given to the white community. ब्लैक पीपल को वो कहीं नहीं आने जाने देते थे. ठीक है. एवरीथिंग वाज देयर फॉर only the people who belong to which community? White community. Okay. So he was an anti-apartheid revolutionary. Revolutionary means a person who takes the revolution, who conducts the revolution. It means जो change लेकर आना चाहता है. Okay. So political leader and philanthropist. He was a political leader also. But what kind of political leaders? Who was against the discrimination. And philanthropist. Philanthropist means a person who helps the poor. Okay. A person who is rich and helps the poor, who served as president of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. For how many years? For 5 years. Okay. Then he was the country's first black head of state and the first elected in fully representative democratic election. So I have already told you that what कि Nelson Mandela जो थे, he was the first black president and he was the first elected president. ऐसा नहीं कि किसी और person ने इसको बनाया. The people, the citizens of the country elected him as a president. Okay, so he was, because now बताया मैंने जैसे कि जब country को freedom मिल गई थी तो now country is a democratic country, और democratic country में we know that we are allowed to choose our candidate. We have the right to vote, and by election we can choose our candidate. Okay, so he was born on 18th July 1918 in Merwe, South Africa. Okay, he was died on 5th December 2013. Okay, so what were the major awards? He was awarded with the National Peace Prize Bharat Ratna. Okay, and who were the children of him? Zinziwa Mandela and Zinani Mandela. Okay, so when Nelson Mandela was taking the oath, who was accompanied with him? Who was there with him at the stage? Her daughter Zinani Mandela was there with him. She was accompanied by him. Yeah. So this chapter is an autobiography. I told you that the chapter is an autobiography. Long Walk to Freedom. Okay. So have you ever read any of the autobiography? These questions are for you only, children. You have to find out the answers. Okay. It is a kind of activity. So how is it different from novel and a story? So novel and a story, these are just imagination. Imagination पे भी based होते. So what is the difference between a biography and an autobiography? Yeah, I have told you the difference between biography and autobiography. Write the names of at least 10 popular autobiographies. So this is your homework. Do it yourself only. So what do you know about South Africa? So what do you know about South Africa? What do you know about South Africa? The country has how many languages? The country has 11 official languages. How many languages were there? 11 official languages. Okay, children, let me know how many official languages are there in India? Do we have any of the official language? No, India is not having any of the official language. It depends on to the state. Total 22 languages are mentioned in the Constitution of India. Okay, and it depends on to the state to state that which language the state has to use. Okay, so state can use any of the languages among 22. Okay, so India has not given any of the given a status of official language to any of the language. Okay, so the country has official languages and many more official ones, unofficial ones, and so many different languages, other languages were also there. So this colorful mix of culture gives South Africa its nickname a rainbow nation, because see, So many different languages were there. See, Namibia, Botswana, Limpopo, Northwest, Gothenburg, Swaziland. These are the names: Free State, Northern Cape, Eastern Cape, Western Cape. Okay, so these are different names of the uh, we can say states of the South Africa. So South Africa has been a democratic republic since holding its first truly open election in 27th April. So 27th April को क्या था? Elections हुए, and elections में Nelson Mandela was also he was also participating in the election. He also participated in the elections. Okay, and result आया होगा maybe 8th में, 9th में, or we may call it as 7th में, है ना, कोई भी डे पे आया होगा. So because लेकिन जो oath ceremony थी, it was on 10th May. The ceremony was on 10th May 1994. Clear? So in 1806, wars in Europe left the British in control the Cape Town colony. Okay, so अभी आपको पता होगा कि ब्रिटिश जिसको भी अपने अंडर में करता था ना, उसको क्या नेम देता था? कॉलोनी. इंडिया वाज आल्सो अंडर दी रूल ऑफ ब्रिटिश, तो इंडिया वाज आल्सो अ पार्ट ऑफ ब्रिटिश, so इंडिया को भी क्या बोला गया? कॉलोनी बोला गया. दैट इंडिया वाज आल्सो अ कॉलोनी. और इस पीरियड को क्या बोला गया? इस पीरियड को बोला गया कॉलोनियल पीरियड. ओके, and the process was called as colonization. Okay, in 1806, wars in Europe left the British in control of the Cape Town colony. In 1910, the British united 4 colonies in the region and created South Africa. Okay, so उन्होंने कुछ different cities को mix कर दिया, merge कर दिया और South Africa बनाया. So they established laws that separated whites from black South African. तो वहां पे देखा उन्होंने कि 2 communities हैं, वन इज व्हाइट एंड दी अनदर वन इज ब्लैक. तो उन्होंने क्या किया? दोनों के लिए अलग अलग लॉज बना दिए. दैट सम डिफरेंट लॉज आर मेड फॉर द ब्लैक कम्युनिटी एंड सम डिफरेंट लॉज वर मेड फॉर द कम्युनिटी ऑफ व्हाइट. ओके, देन अ प्रैक्टिस ऑफ सेग्रीगेशन मींस अलग कर देना, डिफरेंट कर देना, सेपरेट कर देना. कोल्ड अपार्थेड, इसको क्या बोला गया? अपार्थेड, विच लेड टू द डिकेड्स टू कन्फ्लिक्ट. और जिस वजह से क्या हुआ? सालों साल क्या चले? फॉर ईयर्स एंड ईयर्स, कितने सालों तक क्या चले? कॉन्फ्लिक्ट चले. कॉन्फ्लिक्ट मींस वॉर चली. वॉर वी कैन से लोगों की जो थिंकिंग थी एक दूसरे के लिए वो क्या होने लगी? दे वर लाइक फीलिंग ऑफ हेटेड begin to continue among the people. Okay, then what was the occasion? Now it's the day of what? It's the day of, now it's 10th May 1994, and the most important day in the history of South Africa. So what was the occasion? Occasion kya tha? Okay, so the inauguration ceremony of the newly elected government in South Africa. Earlier, which system was going on? Apartheid system was going on, but now the system was finished. Okay, the system is now over, and which system is now about to come? Democratic. Which system is about to come? Democratic government. Or democratic government start हुई तो it was the inauguration. Okay, so which took place in the Union Buildings Amphitheater in Pretoria. Okay, so ये आपको learn करना है. You are having your first question. आपकी book का first question भी यही है कि where did the ceremonies take place? So the ceremonies took place in the Union Buildings Amphitheater in Pretoria. So attended by politicians and dignitaries from more than 140 countries around the world. So इतना बड़ा, इतना big, it was a very proud moment for South Africa कि उन्होंने क्या किया? ब्रिटिश कम्युनिटी को भगा दिया वहां से, है ना. आई कॉल इट एज, मतलब उठाया और फेंक दिया, है ना. सो इतना प्राउड डे था कि many of the politician throughout the world, so many higher authorities, dignitaries means a person who is on higher rank. Okay, so from many more than 140 countries around the world were present over there. So rainbow gathering. Nelson Mandela, as he entered the amphitheater, he saw that people throughout the world are present over here. So he called the gathering as rainbow gathering. Okay. The inauguration day was indeed a sight of rainbow gathering of different color and religion. As people, all races, caste, national and international had come together to celebrate the glory of democratic election, a day when everyone will be treated with liberty and equality. So I told you when democracy is established, तो वहां पर हमारा main feature क्या रहता है, that everybody is treated in equality. It means they are treated equal, no discrimination is there. So people all around the world were present over there. They were from different races, they were from different castes, they were of different color, they were some of them were from same country, and some of them were from the outside of the country. It means they were from another country. So I come together to celebrate the glory of a democratic election. Okay, a day when everyone will be treated equally. Before that, only white community people were allowed to enter over there. बाकी और किसी को वहां पे एंट्री नहीं थी. So what are the major points? So major points: out of the experience of an extraordinary human disaster that lasted too long, must be born a society of which all humanity will be proud. अब क्या रहता है कि नेल्सन मंडेला ने अपनी स्पीच में बोला कि नेल्सन अपनी कंट्री ने, साउथ अफ्रीका ने, तो पिछले कुछ सालों से, कुछ डेकेड से क्या किया है, इतना डिजास्टर फेस किया है कि जिस वजह से पीपल आर वेरी मच स्कैर्ड. वो कितने डरे हुए हैं. ओके, नाउ बट नाउ द कंट्री इज गोइंग टू एक्सपीरियंस वेरी डिफरेंट थिंग. क्या कि जो पिछले कुछ सालों से डिजास्टर हमारी कंट्री में था, ये कहां से आया है? इसमें से एक नई सोसाइटी बोर्न हो रही है. ठीक है, और ऐसी सोसाइटी बनेगी जिसपे हर किसी को क्या होगा, एवरी ह्यूमन will be feeling proud for their community or society. So we pledge ourselves to liberate all our people from the continuing bondage of poverty, deprivation, suffering, gender and other discrimination. Okay, so अब नेल्सन मंडेला अपनी प्लेज में क्या कहता है? That we pledge, हम अपने आप से प्लेज कर रहे हैं to liberate all our people from the continuous bonding. It means कि जो पहले से पॉवर्टी चल रही है, ठीक है, डिप्रिवेशन, लोग डिप्रेशन में हैं, दे आर सफरिंग, जेंडर एंड अदर डिस्क्रिमिनेशन हो रहे हैं, तो उन सब जो बॉन्डेज है, बॉन्डेज में उनसे जो मतलब पेस्ट हो रखे हैं, उन सब से बाहर आना है. हमें उस थिंकिंग से क्या करना है, बाहर आना है. वी हैव टू चेंज आवर थिंकिंग. ओके, हमें अपनी माइंड्स की, हमें अपने थॉट प्रोसेस को क्या करना पड़ेगा, वी हैव टू चेंज इट. सो द सन शैल नेवर सेट ऑन द ग्लोरियस ह्यूमन अचीवमेंट. तो अगर ऐसे हम कंटिन्यूसली कुछ अचीवमेंट्स को अचीव करेंगे, वी आर गोइंग टू अचीव, सो द सन विल नेवर सेट. कि सन इस ग्लोरी, इस तरह की जो हम अचीवमेंट्स को अगर हम मिलकर रहेंगे, विल लिव टुगेदर और लिव टू आफ्टर दैट, विल नॉट क्रिएट द डिस्क्रिमिनेशन, तो द सन विल नेवर सेट. सन कभी भी सेट नहीं होगा. ओके, इट मींस द सन विल कीप ऑन राइजिंग. देन why were two national anthems sung in South Africa? So as the inauguration ceremony was over, so at last two national anthems were sung. Question आता है यहाँ पे, okay, कि on the day of the inauguration two national anthems were sung, one by the whites and the other by the blacks. So this symbolized the equality of blacks and whites. So देखो, करने को तो नेल्सन मंडेला क्या कर सकता था कि व्हाइट कम्युनिटी का जो नेशनल एंथम है वो प्ले नहीं करवा सकता था, है ना. इट मींस ही वाज हैविंग द पावर कि वो प्ले ना करवाए, बट he played both the national anthem. One national anthem belongs to the community that is white and one was of black. So उन्होंने दोनों प्ले करवाए. ओके, because he wanted to show the inequality, because he wanted to show, नहीं, he wanted to promote the equality. अभी मैं बात कर रहा था that will establish the equality, everybody will treated equally over there. So अगर मैं ही आज ऐसे करूंगा कि मैंने व्हाइट का नेशनल एंथम नहीं चलाया, मैंने ब्लैक कम्युनिटी का नेशनल एंथम चलाया, तो इट विल बी एज इनइक्वालिटी. यहां से तो इनइक्वालिटी का प्रमोशन होगा. ओके, बट आई वांट टू प्रमोट व्हाट, आई वांट टू create the feeling of equality among the citizens of South Africa. So what was the name of the national anthem that was sung by the whites? Nkosi Sikelel' Afrika. Okay, then blacks people का जो था, they were Die-Step. Okay, the old national anthem of the old anthem of the republic. Then Now, meaning of apartheid. Apartheid was a system of institutionalized racial segregation that existed in South Africa and Southwest Africa from 1948 to early 1990. Okay, so I told you the meaning of apartheid. So it formed the basis of one of the harshest, most inhuman societies the world has ever known. अब कहते हैं कि नेल्सन मंडेला ने कहा कि हमारी जो सोसाइटी थी वो कैसी सोसाइटी थी, हार्शेस्ट मोस्ट इनह्यूमन सोसाइटी. ह्यूमन, ह्यूमन मींस यहाँ पे ह्यूमन बीइंग को ह्यूमन नहीं समझा जाता था. इट मींस वाइट कम्युनिटी ब्लैक कम्युनिटी पे इतने ज्यादा अत्याचार करते थे. ओके, दे यूज टू क्रिएट सो मेनी डिफरेंट, मतलब उनके साथ बहुत ही बैड बिहेवियर करते थे. ओके, दे वर नॉट अलाउड टू एंटर एनीवेयर, और उनके लिए एक प्लेस ही अलग कर दिया था. इट मींस कितना डिस्क्रिमिनेशन किया था उन्होंने. ओके, तो द सोसाइटी ने क्या किया, इनह्यूमन, वी कैन से अमानवीय. ओके, अमानवीय इट मींस कि ह्यूमन बीइंग के साथ ऐसा कोई नहीं कर सकता, कि ऐसा बिहेवियर तो इवन कोई एनिमल के साथ भी नहीं करता है जैसा बिहेवियर ब्लैक कम्युनिटी के पीपल के साथ किया गया था बाय द पीपल ऑफ व्हाइट कम्युनिटी. नाउ it requires such depth of operation to create such heights of character. So Nelson Mandela illustrates by this by giving example of great heroes of South Africa who sacrificed their lives in the long freedom struggle. Now when he was giving a speech on the oath ceremony, so he says that आज मैं उन सबको याद कर रहा हूं, many of the people who participated in the struggle movement, who participated in the struggle movement. Okay, it means freedom fight, struggle movement, उन्होंने फ्रीडम के लिए जो स्ट्रगल किए थे. ओके, वो पीपल आज नहीं है. मेनी ऑफ द पीपल आर नॉट देयर, they are not present with us, they are not here in this ceremony because now they are died. Okay, they have lost their life, they are martyrs. वो क्या है, they are martyrs. It means they, वो क्या है, शहीद हैं. Okay, so who have sacrificed their lives in the long freedom struggle. But I remember all those people and they will be remembered, okay, उन्हें आगे भी याद रखा जाएगा. So these are some of the names of persons, those who were there in the struggle movement. Okay, so these are the names. Okay, these are the pictures. But ये names आपसे कोई पूछेगा नहीं. Nobody is gonna to ask you. Okay, so what does courage mean to Mandela? अब same question as it is question book में है. Okay, so courage was not the absence of fear. अब courage means हिम्मत, हिम्मत means साहस, strength. Okay, so इसका meaning क्या है? So according to Mandela, courage was not the absence of fear. It means क्या, साहस आप उसी को दिखाते हो कि लोगों से डर, मतलब लोगों का डर खत्म कर दो. नो, बट द ट्राइम्फ ओवर इट, कि हमें मतलब डर, कि हमारे माइंड में हमें क्या नहीं राइज करना, हमें हमारे माइंड में क्या नहीं रखना है, फियर को नहीं रखना है. हमें उस फियर से क्या करना है, वी हैव टू अचीव द विक्ट्री. कि हमने ट्राइम्फ वर्ड अपनी अनदर बुक का जो चैप्टर किया था ट्राइम्फ ऑफ सर्जरी, उसमें पढ़ा ही था कि द मीनिंग ऑफ ट्राइम्फ इज विक्ट्री, है ना, इसका मीनिंग होता है विक्ट्री. तो हमने पढ़ा ही था कि विक्ट्री जो है, नेल्सन मंडेला के अकॉर्डिंग विक्ट्री जो है वो क्या होनी चाहिए, मतलब फियर जो है, हमें उससे डरना नहीं चाहिए, हमें उसे खत्म नहीं करना चाहिए, हमें उसे क्या, उस पर विक्ट्री को अचीव करना. ओके, तो द ब्रेव मैन इज नॉट नॉट ही हु डज नॉट फील अफ्रेड, कि ऐसा पर्सन नहीं जो डरे ही ना, वो अफ्रेड है, ऐसा नहीं. ठीक है, बट ही who won't conquers that, who conquers that fear. It means जो अपने माइंड से वो फियर निकाल दे. इट मींस उस फियर का जो रीजन है, उस रीजन को खत्म करे. ऐसा नहीं कि डर कोई खत्म कर दे, डर होना भी जरूरी है, डर होना इज ऑल्सो रिक्वायर्ड, बट द थिंग इज कि हमें उसका रीजन ढूंढना है एंड वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द रीजन, और हम उस रीजन को क्या करें, सॉल्व करें, कि उसका रीजन फाइंड आउट करें, और उस अगर उसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो उसको सॉल्व करें. ओके, so this was courage, this was according to Mandela. So no one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin or his background or his religion. Okay, so अब lesson क्या है, lesson of love, कि no person, no one is born, no one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin. कि अभी सोसाइटी में अगर किसी पर्सन का बर्थ होता है ना, तो उसको क्या बाय बर्थ पता चल जाता है क्या कि इस पर्सन का कलर क्या है, मुझे इससे हेट करना है? नो, वो कौन सिखाता है? एवरीथिंग इज टॉट टू हिम और हर इन द सोसाइटी। तो नेल्सन मंडेला का पूरा फोकस क्या था कि हमें सोसाइटी को इंप्रूव करना है, वी हैव टू इंप्रूव द सोसाइटी, ओके, ऑफ हिज बैकग्राउंड और हिज रिलीजन. So people must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. उनका कहना है कि अगर लोगों को हम नफरत करना सिखा सकते हैं, if we can teach them how to hate another people, so we can teach them how to love also. हम सब एक दूसरे के साथ मिलजुल कर कैसे रहेंगे, ये भी तो हमें सिखाया जा सकता है, that we should live together instead of hating each other, okay? तो for love comes more naturally. और उन्होंने बताया कि नफरत जो है, इट इज नॉट नेचुरल थिंग, क्योंकि ये तो क्या है, ये तो एक फीलिंग है जो कैसी होती है, इट इज अ टेम्पररी फीलिंग. कैसी फीलिंग है? इट इज अ टेम्पररी फीलिंग, ओके. सो बट लव जो है, इट इज अ नेचुरल फीलिंग, ओके, टू द ह्यूमन हार्ट देन इट्स ऑपोजिट, ठीक है. और जबकि लव और जो हेट है, दे आर ऑपोजिट टू ईच अदर, बट लव जो है इट इज मोर नेचुरल, और हेट जो है इट हैज टू बी, द फीलिंग ऑफ हेट हैज टू बी क्रिएटेड among the people या in the hearts of people by someone. but love को हमें create नहीं करना पड़ता, it automatically comes from our heart, okay. So the most important question, that is twin obligation. So Mandela mentions that every man has twin obligation. Now what is the meaning of obligation? Obligation means responsibility. The word obligation means responsibilities. Okay, so what were the twin obligations? Mandela mentions that every man has twin obligations. Okay, so two obligations hai har person ki, jo two responsibility hai. One is towards the family. What is the first? The first obligation is towards the family, and the second is towards the country. ऐसा ही होना चाहिए. ओके, नाउ अब पढ़ते हैं कि नेल्सन मंडेला के अकॉर्डिंग क्या था. ओके, so the first obligation is towards family, same, okay, parents, wife and children. The second obligation is to work for his people, community and the nation, same thing. Second is for country, either country or I'll write it down as nation. Okay, clear? So understanding freedom. So as a child, नेल्सन मंडेला जो था ना, वो फ्रीडम का मीनिंग ही नहीं पता था. उनके लिए क्या था कि फ्रीडम क्या है? When he was a child, he can go here and there, he can move freely, he can sit on any of the animal, he can sit onto the horse, and he can ride in the fields. So this was all about all about the freedom according to Nelson Mandela. But when he grew up and he came into the society, he entered into the society, and he came to know that freedom is not all about walking here and there freely. Okay, freedom means a lot, बहुत कुछ different है जिसका meaning क्या है? Freedom. So as a child, Mandela did not hunger for liberty because he thought he was born free. उसको था कि हम तो सभी क्या हैं? We all are free. He believed he was free in any way as long as he obeyed his father and abided by his tribe's customs. तो उनको था कि हमें अपनी कम्युनिटी के कस्टम्स को फॉलो करना है, हमें उनसे अबाइड होके रहना है, इट मींस हमें उन्हीं को फॉलो करना है. एंड इफ माय फादर से समथिंग टू मी, और मुझे उसको ओबे करना है एज एन एडोलसेंट. अब जैसे जैसे जो नेल्सन मंडेला है, वो क्या होने लगे? एडल्ट होने लगे. He had certain needs, and as a young man he had other needs. Okay, obviously जैसे जैसे अपनी बड़े होंगे, our needs will be increased and we have to enter in the society. So as he entered the society, gradually he discovered during his boyhood that he was selfish. So he gradually understand that it is not just his freedom that is being curtailed. कि freedom को कोई हमारी freedom को हमसे क्यों छीनेगा? Why anybody wants to steal our freedom? हमसे क्यों छीनना चाहता है? But the emancipation of all blacks. But हम किस community से belong करते हैं? We belong to a black community. So we are restricted. हम कुछ areas पे जाने के लिए हम क्या हैं? We are restricted. Okay. So ये नेल्सन मंडेला को लगता था कि ऐसा है, but as he entered, he came to know that कि कास्ट और कम्युनिटी के बिहाफ पे there are so many restrictions, and I want to come out all of all those restrictions. And not only I, I want to take my society, yeah, I want to build a society where nobody creates the discrimination on the behalf of caste, color, creed, and community. So the sun shall never set on so glorious a human achievement. Let's freedom rhyme. God bless Africa. So what were the last words that Nelson Mandela says is, the sun shall never set on so glorious. Okay, it means ऐसी ह्यूमन अचीवमेंट हमने आज ह्यूमन बीइंग ने ऐसी अचीवमेंट को अचीव किया है, दे हैव अचीव्ड, ऐसा सन कभी भी नहीं झुकेगा. इट मींस द लेट द फ्रीडम राइन, इट मींस लेट द फ्रीडम राइज, कि हमारी फ्रीडम डे बाय डे क्या करेगी, इट विल राइज. ओके, गॉड ब्लेस अफ्रीका. एंड एट लास्ट ही ब्लेस्ड एवरीवन, that God bless, not he requests God to bless the people, the citizens of the Africa. So this was all about the chapter Nelson Mandela, a very good chapter. It is related to a freedom struggle and how Nelson Mandela was being, yeah, one more thing children, when Nelson Mandela was in the position, in the manner of we can say struggle movement, yeah, freedom, he was a freedom fighter. Nelson Mandela was a freedom fighter, so he had to go to jail also. Okay, he had to go to jail, he was sent to jail many times, and when he was taking the pledge, he saw that all the dignitaries, all the higher authorities or army, okay, higher authorities of army, या we may call it dignitaries, ठीक है, तो ये सारे क्या थे, they were also present over there, जिन्होंने कुछ साल पहले नेल्सन मंडेला को क्या किया था, अंदर डाल दिया था. ओके, नेल्सन मंडेला को जेल में डाल दिया था. ओके, so now they are, what are they doing, they are saluting the person नेल्सन मंडेला. वो किसको सल्यूट कर रहे हैं, दे आर सल्यूटिंग नेल्सन मंडेला, because now Nelson Mandela is the president of, and he is the first president of independent South Africa. Okay, I hope the chapter is clear. Okay, and go through the chapter once again. और जो इसका फर्स्ट पार्ट है ना, वो फर्स्ट पार्ट क्या था, हमने फर्स्ट पार्ट किया, क्या इज द फर्स्ट पार्ट, हमने ये पढ़ा सारा, है ना. सो दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट अ ब्रीफ इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ नेल्सन मंडेला. ओके, एंड हमने फिर आगे डिटेल में भी सब कुछ पढ़ा. ओके, तो अगेन कोई प्रॉब्लम है, कोई डाउट है, तो जस्ट गो विद द वीडियो, गो थ्रू द वीडियो वंस again. Okay, and very soon we are going to come up with a very new chapter, chapter number 3, that is his first flight. Okay, the next video will meet with a very new chapter, chapter number 3 of your first flight. Till the time, by the time, concentrate on your studies. God bless you all. Thank you.